Alright, today we're going to learn how to read and play the note G. Now, this is the second G that we've learned on guitar, and if this isn't something you realized before about music, we only use 7 different letters and they just repeat sequentially, and that's what we call an octave, going from one G to the next G. Now, I like to call this one high G because we've already had a lower G, but admittedly, you're going to have to take that with a grain of salt because there's a higher G on guitar and there's a lower G than the low G as well. But for now, just think of the low G and the high G, and that'll get you through pretty well. So this high G is actually going to be on the space above the staff for the treble clef. So if you've learned Every Good Boy Does Fine or Face, neither of those is actually going to tell you how to play this note. But when you're reading music, you also have to realize that every line in space is just going in alphabetical order, except when you go from G back up to A. But then it just repeats again in alphabetical order. And so if you know that, you can actually learn any note, whether it's one that you've learned or not. And really that's what you're going to have to do going forward to really make sure you know your notes. So congrats on getting to that point. Now, on guitar, high G is going to play, it's going to be played on string 1, fret 3. And that means in the right hand, we're going to be using our middle finger. And in the left hand, we're going to be using our pinky. Now, to get a good pinky setup, first of all, make sure that the thumb is on the back of the neck, that if someone was watching you play, that they wouldn't be able to see that thumb. Now, also make sure that your fingers are curved, and a great way to get that pinky set up from the beginning is to put all 4 fingers on string 1, all curved, and then just very slightly lift up the other 3. It actually would sound the same whether they're down or up, but we don't want to have them all on the string really. However, we don't want them sticking very far away either. All right, so once you have that left hand properly set up, let's go ahead and practice a little pattern. Let's go G, G, E, G, G, E. Play with me. Now, let's go ahead and do sight reading for the note G. In between each one, you should pause your video so that you can say the rhythm, say the note names, play the sight reading, and then we can play it together and check for accuracy. So, go ahead and pause for the first sight reading. All right, here's our first one. 1, 2, ready, go. Here is our second sight reading. 1, 2, ready, go. Here is our third sight reading. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, here is our fourth sight reading. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, and here is our final sight reading. 1, 2, ready, go. All That's it for the note G. Thanks for watching.